Hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of our Minecraft Creative Inspiration series. We are back on the Plot World server. This is play.xisumavoid.com and today we're going to be looking around a French town. This thing looks amazing. I've already seen little bits and bobs of it and it's made by That Small Person. They have put this lovely banner at the top of their plot to let us know who did this. As you can see, we've got a plane holding up this banner. It looks really cool. Love the use of cobwebs. Really great way of showing like exhaust fumes, I guess. And yeah, over the front here I think we have our pilot. I've seen this guy's face around the plot, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be that small guy right there. So hello to you. And I love the detail on this plane. You can see there's some rockets underneath it. Very cool looking build right here. But what's down below is absolutely incredible. Once again, we are in vanilla. There are some slight modifications to glass if ever you see it, but otherwise you're looking at the game as a default, as it's supposed to be seen. And this plot looks pretty amazing. I've got a feeling this one will probably look good in a texture pack as well, right? But if it looks good in vanilla, then I like it. So we've got a motorbike over here with Danny Duck driving it around, and I've seen a couple of those in this area. Now on this side over here, there's something beautiful that we're going to look at a little bit later, or at least I think is probably my favourite part of this plot. But if we go back round to this side, and there he is again, driving another truck. Let's take a moment to look at that. That is awesome. Yeah, one of those car carrying trucks going down the street. Really cool stuff. And yeah, if we go down to this side, this I believe is the entrance area of the plot, or what you arrive at when you teleport to the plot. However, we're going to set up a warp for this. So in the description box there'll be a warp if you want to come over here and check it out for yourself. Of course, the IP address is on the screen, but somewhere around here is like the beginning of the plot. So on the left here you've got a lovely little playground park looking ever so cool. Really love the design here. Love the grass as well. Those stripes with the wall blocks are fantastic. And nice little walkway bridge over here. Really cool stuff. And I've already had a little nosy around over here. Here you go. Here's another one of those motorbikes I was talking about. This one looks parked up. And there's a guy here walking down the street holding a bit of toast or bread. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Kind of looks like half a loaf of bread actually. And yeah, there's the first building here on the left. This is actually a cinema, I do believe. Two-screen cinema designed and built by That Small Person. I'm not sure who else has been involved in the building of this plot, but I'm going to try and find out and let you know at the end of the video. But most of what I've seen has been built by this guy alone. So a lovely little cinema right here. You've got the foyer area, your counter, a place to sit down and eat, and some toilets over here. I haven't actually looked in here. Okay, yeah, pretty cool design. It's a toilet. What did you expect to see? Using the hopper, that's cool. And if we go back out here, we can go upstairs, and I think this is the floor with the first cinema. So you got your counter right here for popcorn. Look, there's Fenneman hanging out on the wall over here, and this is screen one. That's right. If you look at the way the ceiling is here, you can kind of see where the seating is, and I like that a lot. I like that it's not hidden, you know. The shape of the building sort of comes into each of the rooms, which is cool. So it's a little bit dark in here, but you can see there's a nice little screen, really big screen actually, not a little one. And over the back here there's a camera pointing out, and I think this is actually a room. Maybe you can access it somewhere, because I can see a chest and a seat over there. So I think it's a proper room. I just don't know how to get to it. And you got lots of seats for popcorn, and oh, it's ever so cool. You can see the big speakers on the wall. I like it ever so much. And that's the first of two screens in here. The second one is pretty much the same. Let's just close these doors on our way out to be polite. If we go around this side, then it goes up to the next floor. So I think underneath here is where that little room is. Now I could be cheeky and break the blocks, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to break anything while we're recording. And there's Corrales hanging out, getting his popcorn ready for a movie. So yeah, the second screen is pretty much the same thing over here, but it looks lovely. It looks terrific. And once again, what's the deal with this one? The room is slightly different, but again, there's definitely a room back there. And yeah, this is just awesome building. I love the use of sandstone and the bricks next to each other. Really cool combination of materials. Really difficult for me personally to build with. I have tried to do a little bit of building with those, and it's just not my style. Now I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe there was supposed to be a lift here? Oh, I see. Where's this go to then? Oh, it's the room. We found it. Amazing. Okay, cool. I did want to know how to get there, and it looks like you could possibly go past this, but I, again, don't want to break anything. Oh, there you go. And that'll probably take you up to the next one. Awesome! So we found it. That's cool. And there's a dude hanging out over there. Yeah, let's go back down. Where's this go to? Ah, okay, got it, got it. Yeah, I'm being nosy. I wanna know the ins and outs and where all the things go. But let's go outside and look at some of the more buildings that there are in this area. There is a school just across the road. Let's have a look over here. We have a small Victorian health clinic by that small person. I think the school is actually further down the road. I had a little look in here as well. This is very cool. You've got a little waiting room over here with some coat hangers, and you've got your emergency rooms. And in here you've got like a big bed and loads of clinical operating stuff. Really cool stuff. I love this. Adding the banners on the side of the bed looks very cool. But notice the carpets here and the snow layers. It kind of makes it look like a little bit of an unkept, untidy bed. You know, it's not quite perfect, and that does a lot in a build like this, especially in a game with, you know, perfect square blocks and stuff. Any way of throwing in a little bit of detail like that is worth doing, I think. And yeah, this is the other side over here. Some really nice clean windows. And yes, the window texture there has been changed. That's the only thing that's changed here. But I think it's important to look at everything in the default texture pack, because that's how most people play the game, and then you'll be able to, you know, build the same way if you want to rebuild this stuff. So I haven't been up here. We've got the doctor's rooms by the looks of it. Dr. Harold has got his little office. He's got a bed in case he needs to sleep while he's at work. Oh, I think all of them have. I guess these are probably patient beds, right? You know, you come in, you lay down, tell the doctor what's wrong. It hurts here. I've broken this. Oh, very cool. I like it. This is awesome. Yeah, terrific build style. Really do like it. Love the wall for the walls as well. Very cool. So yeah, you can continue going up, but we're probably going to head back out here. Okay, we've got lots of beds up the top here. That's interesting. And we're going to fly over the top. Oh, we can't drop down. Okay. Again, I don't want to break anything and try and replace it. Ah, this looks like another elevator shaft. Perhaps this is like a feature of most of his buildings. But yeah, let's go over to the next one. Let's also take a look at the exteriors. I've been focusing on interiors. Really lovely design on the cinema building. Stands out from the other ones, but the architecture and design here is fantastic. Lots of details, big windows, really nice buildings. And that looks like a big sort of lit up neon sign if it were neon. Which it's not, but you know what I mean. So this is an independent cinema. So right next door to the 2-screen there's an independent cinema. Fantastic. Lots of variety then. Which type of cinema do you want to see? We're actually going to go and look at the school next, I think, which is just over here. So a big school building. And there's some dude hanging out on the street. Let's have a look. So school designed and built by that small person. And I love this. So you've got your corridors down the side here. You've got your lockers. Let's open one of them. And yeah, a little class on either side. You've got the men's toilet over here. Now are these the urinals? Because that just looks like a hole in the ground to me, which isn't too hygienic, I don't think. And there's a little classroom on this side. I haven't actually seen this one. That's very nice. A very small classroom for a couple of students. Some one-on-one coaching kind of thing. And yeah, if you go up round the sides here, you've got the different rooms and such on the upstairs. What we got, like classrooms. So library right here. Oh, there's so much to see. See, I came and had a look round earlier, and I just had a look at a few different rooms, and it's amazing just how many of them there are and how good they feel. Like, they're a little bit cramped, but there's a lot of detail just put into this space. You know, shelves with globes and bookshelves, and you know, your classroom anvil. Got to have your classroom anvil. But yeah, over here in the middle is the library. And there's a GameCube in the library. I'm not sure that's entirely what it's supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be a GameCube. It certainly looks like one. And this also leads into another class, as you can see. And it's really cool. I don't think there's a particularly big classroom in this building from what I've seen. But there's lots of smaller ones. And if we go back down to the middle and around to the sides, you'll see some more classrooms down here. And I love the feel of these interiors. Like, it's quite compact and condensed, but it feels like it's got it just right. And there's a good sense of balance. And here's a bigger classroom. Not as big as the sort of ones I went to school in, but certainly a bigger one than what we've seen. You've got a computer at the front here. Really cool stuff. I love the strip of purple around the top there as well. It's quite subtle, but it fits in really well. Just kind of breaks up the white going up to the ceiling there. So there's some probably emergency exit doors if you like. Looks like there's a couple of statues over there. Is that the edge of the plot? Okay, the edge of the plot right there. They've got a playing field out the back here, some benches, a nice big tree. Really cool stuff. And yeah, this building just feels so big. I feel like I need to come back here and explore it a little bit more when we're done recording. So, as I mentioned, there's so much stuff to see. There's lots of ideas and things you can learn by flying around these pots. There's even Did I just say pots? Plots. There's even more buildings over here. We've got the traffic lights again. They look spectacular. Design can also be found on Plozzi's Paris floor. Okay, so Fozzie's been doing some building over here. And it's a classic French restaurant designed by that small person. Do you know what? We'll have a quick look in here. We got to now that we've had a look at it. This is really nice. Love the big chairs. That is really cool, having a door and then having a banner. Yeah, inside. How is that done? Can you just place the banner on the back of the door? It looks like it. Really nice detail right there. Lovely big table as well. Ever so cool. And then you've got the cloth coming down the side there with the banners. You know, banners have been really well used by builders, I've noticed. Using them for loads and loads of little details. And up here, yeah, the restaurant just looks incredible, doesn't it? If it was a real one, it'd be one I'd want to eat in. And then back here you've got a very small kitchen. It looks a little bit too small for the entire restaurant, but there you go. Maybe there's another one downstairs. Maybe they've got multiple kitchens. Here we go. What's this one? Oh, this is just a toilet. Okay. But yeah, lots for you to explore and see. And we're actually going to head over to something else that I wanted to show you that I was really impressed with. And I'm going to get distracted on the way over there, that's for sure. Something cool going on down here. Looks like it has a sewage, like an underground system as well. That's fantastic. And maybe a bit of the plot here that wasn't quite finished. But yeah, let's go down this way. We got what kind of looks like a giant horse going down the street. That was unexpected, I guess. And a crane, there's a little bit of work going on over here. But if we go around to the corner, what I really like... Oh, it kind of looks like they're filming something, perhaps. Yeah, they're like filming a movie over here. But what I really like is this part of the city really impressed me. I love the arches here with the roads going underneath. And then you've got like a little restaurant eating area. And possibly a shop. And that's really cool. The snow layers, love that. Great use of design. But I love up the top here the trains and the tracks. The tracks look really cool. When I first saw this, I was like, oh man, these tracks are so good, and the trains look awesome. Look, there's even people inside. There's probably a door somewhere and we can get in there. I wouldn't be surprised. I could be wrong. Is there a way for us to get in? Maybe not. There's Corrales again. Oh, you see all the people hanging out, eating their hamburgers, drinking their ale. But I was impressed by this bit right here. I thought this looks fantastic. You know, the arches and the tracks, they look brilliant. And the locomotives as well. But then the track curves around the corner. And doing curves in Minecraft is tricky, right? But look at the way this is done. That is perfect. That is just ever so good. And there's like a crossover point where these sideways tracks kind of switch to the other one. But it's just done ever so well. And I really like that. That looks ever so good. And it goes round into the station. And then there's the end of the plot over here. I'd love to see this like continue on. The train tracks I was especially impressed with. So over here, oh look, we got me in the front. I'm having a tour. And that small person is driving driving the cabin along. Very cool. Oh, we can go inside this one. Aha. Yes. Very cool. We've got the engine in here. Definitely looks like an engine to me. And then back here, all of the seats. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I really do. This is fantastic. And then there's the other end. So let's close the door on our way out. Oh, and then we can get off right here. And that's the end of the line as well. You've got some stoppers over here and lovely little area. Love the use of the plants with the brick walls and the sandstone arches. This looks ever so good. What a fantastic build style. I feel like you could really study this and break it down because it's ever so well done. Just on so many levels. I'm really impressed. As you know, I'm no builder myself, but I love to check this stuff out. And I didn't even see this before. This area right here looks brilliant as well. We've got a big screen up the top here to let you know when all the trains are arriving. And we've got another train station down here with another long train. Oh, it's so good. I love it. It's an amazing plot. And there's so much more to see on here. It really is. Man, I've been talking for a while. Getting lost in this plot. There's so much to see. And right here we've got a theatre. Again, that small person. I need to take lessons from this guy. Look at this as you move in. The lighting, the colour, the ceilings, the details. Oh, this is such a lovely room. He's done a fantastic job on this plot. And I'm going to continue exploring this. And oh my, okay, I think we found something special right here at the end of the video. What a fantastic view. These are the moments I love when I explore the Plot World server. When you see something completely unexpected. That is glorious. That is such a well-designed build. This guy really knows what he's doing. I'm so impressed. And if there's any people that have contributed to this plot and they're still on the plot list, then that'll be on your screen right now. But otherwise, that's going to be it for this video. Just feels like there's probably more treats inside this plot that I need to go and check out. So I'll be doing that for now. But of course, you can get onto the server, play.xisumavoid.com, and you can use the description box to find out the warp on how to get to this plot when you're on here. And remember, if you want to build on the plot world yourself, you can claim a plot by registering. So type /register. If you have trouble with getting an email doing that, you can type /register space can't register. And of course, you've got to put your email in as well. But once you've registered, you can then come on here and build and have fun with the community. And what a fantastic plot. Let me know what you think of it with a comment down below. That's going to be it from me this episode. A big thanks to that small person for the fantastic plot. It really is something special. But that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.